How's it going, everybody? My name is Alpine Hippie, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of a story time. Now, it is late. It is almost midnight. I just watched the movie Barbarian, so naturally I had to go down and explore my basement. So I got just buzzed enough to feel a little more peaceful tonight, so I decided to go ahead and splurge on some embarrassing stories from my past. Now, not long ago, I was but a young boy. A sad boy. A lonely boy. We're gonna put a hop, skip, and a jump back to young, naive, spiky-haired, 17-year-old Spencer. And having just had my first kiss at the age of 16, I was rearing to just keep that train going. 'Tis started the ballad of my pathetic attempts to fumble my way through trying to date a cheerleader. Now, I won't embarrass this poor girl's name to the public, but if she is watching this video, I'm positive you know who you are. And we'll just make this double as my apology video just while we're at it, huh? So this is all going to be a very great story for any young men watching on what not to do when you are trying to get a girl to like you. Now, the sad thing is that it was going pretty well for young Spencer at first. You know, I wasn't too creepy, just asked her out on a date, things went relatively well, and we started hanging out quite often. But as the insecurities from past rejections started to seep in, I started to, you know, be a little desperate, a little overboard, perhaps. Right as we started, you know, holding hands and kissing more than sub-often, I decided to go full in. Why am I doing this? And with no prior conversation about our relationship or any warning at all, one day we were just driving home and I just looked over at her and was like, hey, you know, actually this would be a better reenactment. I'll play myself and her, you know. Hey, yeah? So are we like boyfriend and girlfriend? Yes? Cool. I nailed that. So, yeah, that was pretty rough, wasn't it? I wish I could tell you that was like hamming it up for comedic effect, but like, yeah. So, as you might think, she, you know, pulled back a little bit after this, and, you know, imagine my surprise, because this was my girlfriend we're talking about. Why wouldn't she want to be seeing me? So she starts kind of making excuses on why she can't see me anymore, and, you know, she hasn't broken the news to me that we're not, in fact, dating. So I decide to do what any rational man does when your girlfriend isn't talking to you and you can't get her to respond. I went to my local Maverick gas station and bought her a 6-pack of her favorite soda, bought a Sharpie with it, and then wrote a very lovely long note about, you know, how much she meant to me and how excited I was that we were, you know, dating and such. And to be fair, you know, she was a good sport about it. Like, she, like, posted the soda on her story and was like, oh, hey, like, I appreciate, you know, people who care about me, stuff like that. Like, you know, which gave me a little bit of a boost. But at the end of the day, this was really the straw that broke the camel's back for her, I think. And she kind of pulled me aside. Well, by pulled me aside, I mean texted me and was like, hey, you're real sweet, you got a great big heart, but I don't think it's gonna work out. And I was devastated, you know, as you would be, but hey, you know, life happens, you know, I needed it, it was good for me. And yeah, no, that was genuinely a very big turning point in my life where I was like, oh no, I need to change a lot about who I am, you know, like my personality and my hair. God, my old hair. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, I know I couldn't grow a beard, but like, God, have some self-respect, you porcupine. But anyway, I don't know why anyone would give a crap about my failed love stories, but, you know, if you enjoyed, go ahead and leave a comment or, you know, share your great stories that you've had. I'm sure everyone else has had some struggles like me. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me while I lay my soul bare, and with all that being said, signing off.